praise get?
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Now the starting group for the visitors. R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Murray. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Olynyk in at center.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
To the right side. Pass to Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here is Barrett, averaging around 6 a game. Outside Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in his last outing.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Jokic passes to Bogdanovic. Five to shoot. Pass to Jokic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, nice. Jokic just stepped up, had some poise there. The shot was under pressure, but I don't think he felt it.
Here's Lyles.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now here's Murray. Olynyk with a screen on Bogdanovic. Murray from outside gets the three to fall. It's all knotted up.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Jokic. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
When your whole team is shooting in the low 30s, you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, you check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball at such a low percentage.
Jovic, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
Oh, yes, sir!
Wow!
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Murray passes to Barrett. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Releases, and he hits the jumper. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Pass to Lyles. 24 seconds left in the first. Barrett against Bogdanovic. R.J. Barrett again. Barrett's got 6.
Using some muscle there on the finish. I like seeing Barrett be active inside.
To the left side wing. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass. You make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the point guard position. And the basket by Jokic.
I know Jokic doesn't have the quickest feet or the most hops, but just outstanding at reading where a missed shot might land.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Brandon Clark out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And the shot goes down.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Teodosic. From 15 feet away, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Fires the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Jokic against Clark. Jokic is double. Pass to Jovic. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now, and the shot goes in.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
To end the run. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Gotten off to a sensational 5 for 5 start in the second quarter. Lyles a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Bogdanovic from long range. Nails it from 3. Bogdanovic has got 6 points.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Away team foul. Trey Lyles.
So both teams changing it up here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from downtown. 9 points in the game. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Outside Murray. 4 seconds left. And it's in. Off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The shot no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the home team. Thanks for tuning in.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
That one doesn't drop. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. We got Trey Lyles, Jamal Murray out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barrett in at the small forward. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. It's good from the top of the key. Murray's got 7.
Just such a smooth shooter. Nice setup there from Jamal.
Outside Bogdanovich. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lyles a screen. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets the 3. He's got 18.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
You know, the thing, BA, I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with. Oh, what a look. Jokic already joined the list of NBA's greatest passing big men.
Timeout. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here's Olynyk. Yet to see a basket. Back to Lyles. To the left wing. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He has 6. Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander. Turn it on the Jets.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Bogdanovich. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Jokic with a screen on Barrett. 6 to shoot. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
Steps back. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jokic with a screen on Murray. A good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 14. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai all the way to the cup.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Olynyk passes to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't cash it in from close range.
a lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Screen by Olenek. Murray passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Bogdanovic. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Here's Teodosic. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That gives them the lead. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
SGA working through contact inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Jokic. Over Clark. And the basket by Jokic.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach knows they're losing the free battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Knocks down the long J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Jokic. For 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Tipped away. Here's the break. Here's Bogdanovic. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31.
And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Jokic, no good. Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
To the middle. Throws it down.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Olenek with a screen on Bogdanovic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries a 10-footer. SGA using that size.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Inside. Money.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it!
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he sinks it. And tie game! Huge basket right there. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Nikola Jokic.
So slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good, and it's a two-point ball game.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going. Oh, we've seen this before. Jokic coming through in a big moment.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarding closely. Oh, off target! Time expires! We're going to overtime! We've got more in store for you right after this. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Murray out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Pass to Jokic. Over Olynyk. And the basket by Jokic.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Picked by Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. Lets a 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good awareness from Jokic. He sees the shot forming. He gets over there for the denial.
To take the lead. That shot off the mark. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Murray passes to Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And he buries it.
Gilgeous-Alexander going to celebrate that one.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Oh, the trifecta!
Bogdanovic showing how much he believes in himself right there.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. The visitors with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Murray. From behind the arc. Misses the 3. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. The drive by Shea from the high post, and he nails that one right through the heart. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 47 points. Pass to Jokic. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled. Then takes the lead at the line.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off with the layup. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, there's a chance to extend that right here.
Pass to Jokic. Tries a 10-footer. The putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Shooting at a very efficient 67%.
Timeout.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Jokic. He connects!
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. The visitors with the ball. Pass to Olynyk. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
It's not easy to create really solid coverage on Olynyk because of his skill and his physical play.
Both free throws good from Olynyk. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score, or you can practically call it quits.
Outside Murray. Screened by Olynyk. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades away. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. To win the game! Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Again, we're tied up as time runs out. We'll go to a third over. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. Takes it inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. No good on the shot. Shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Barrett into the lane. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
On target from range.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
Pass to Jokic. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's Murray. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. Back to Jokic. And it's good.
The skill set is there. Jokic, very tough cover for a lot of centers in the league because of how unique he is.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. There's Bogdanovich with the three. It falls. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul. Second team.
It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And BA, you can feel the intensity in this arena.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Barrett. And he commits the intentional foul.
Number 27. First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
R.J. Barrett. 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a two-possession game.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
That one is off, and they go to the intentional foul.
Nikola Jokic. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Unbelievable night. These teams just kept it.
Are most of these teams where you expected they'd be in the standings?
I think, Kevin, what's always fascinating about the way a season plays, there's usually one or two surprises. It might be a team-driven surprise or maybe the emergence of a player that was unexpected. But that is always what you love about this sport. Guys work hard to exceed expectations of them. Same thing can be said of the teams.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
3 points.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Pass to Ingles. Fires from deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's John Shaw. Ingles covering.
Ball is turned over. Wrong team ball.
Mills with it. Now Ingles. Here's Exum. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Here's Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the basket by Ingles.
Well, this is the main weapon in Ingles' arsenal, right? Very quietly, one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
Pass to Doncic. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Drills it from outside. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
John Shaw, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Mills. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Ingles with the screen for Exum. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Back to Doncic. Lets it go with a three. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Giddey the pass to Landale. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Giddey no good. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And that one's good. John Shaw.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Ingles. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Exum finds Mills. Shoots over Doncic. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now here's Doncic. He's got 10. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 13.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Up by 1. And we'll return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been...
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And here's Dragic. "11 feet away. That one, no good. Now, here's Ingles. He's tightly guarded. Daniel from outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Inside, Dragic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Daniels kicks to Green. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leads, no doubt.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. To the middle. And stolen by Simmons. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Daniels. Finished off the break.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Out to the right wing. Outside, Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Green with the rebound. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there.
Yeah, Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Landale. And here is Green. Exum with a wide-open look. Trains the three-pointer. Exum's got 9.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Right wing. The 3 for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Giddey kicks to Green. Pass to Landale. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Doncic outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Giddey, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, instant offense. He's shot ready on the catch, Josh Giddey. Yes, sir.
23 seconds left in the first half. The three for Doncic. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Here's Giddey. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began. I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to it.
But the selection process...
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the visiting team. And that is it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We got Joe Ingles. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Exum, and it's Landale in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Chanchar, the pass to Doncic. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Giddey. King has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. Count that one. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense. You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Exum kicks to Giddey. There's the pick. Takes the three. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Back to Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Luka Doncic started off his 2024 doors with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic, how his last 10 games have gone. First in assists, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here's Mills for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mills has got 5 now.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Doncic passes to Chanchar. 3-pointer. And it's Doncic missing. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Ingles. Now Giddey. Exum sets a screen for Giddey. Traps in the tray. Giddey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Chanshaw. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Exum kicks to Ingles. Pass to Giddey. Open jump shot off the mark. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot clock at 6. Back to Doncic. Oh, the confidence of Doncic.
The three-point ability balances every other aspect of Luka's game, and when he's cooking from deep, look out.
Here's Giddey. Drops in the layup for 2. Giddey's got 21.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
It's the fourth quarter.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Yep, it counts.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Furphy. Misses the 3. Here's Toby. To the paint. Nikolic. Another shot. And that one, good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Daniels, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Both teams deciding to change it up. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First free throw is good.
Blasic, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Exum. Ingles with the ball. Now Giddey. Ingles with the screen for Giddey. And just miss after miss right now.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Chanshaw. And it's all evened up.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. And good that time.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Out to Doncic. To take the lead. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 30 points.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Chalk up 2 there.
That is a big one, folks. Giddey gives them exactly what they need when they need it.
Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Here's Giddey. Uses both hands to slam it down. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Buries it down low.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
It's in.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Doncic outside. Over Mills. And it's Doncic missing.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
Back to Giddey. Launches a 3. It's money from deep.
Oh, my goodness. Josh Giddey, in a big-time moment, decides to knock it down.
Here's Doncic. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Giddey. T right on him. Good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Lazic. Giddey defending. Pass to Doncic. No good on the triple. And so they get the victory here at home. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
feels like this season has flown by.
Yeah, Brian, on the one hand, the regular season can be a marathon, but on the other hand, when you really get into it and into that routine every night, it's over before you know it.
Certainly has been entertaining. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Smith, Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Saric, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. Now here's Smith. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Here's Larkin. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. And the shot goes. Larkin's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Larkin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. It's rebounded by Zubac. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Saric, the pass to Zubac. And here's Smith. Pass to Hazonia. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first. Let's go with a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Up top, Zubac. Defended by Şengün. Saric, left side. Clock at 6. Pass to Hazonia. The 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Here's Baberovic. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
To the wing, right side.
Shooting for the away team. Number 2, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he can't hit the second. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. This one for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Checking in for the away team.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from a charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Saric. Smith outside. Three-pointer. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Osman, defended by Bogdanovic.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. "12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
3 points.
Fires from way outside. He can't hit that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
That one falls.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Larkin. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. Larkin's got 7 points in the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
They set the pick. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Korkmaz. He's scoreless. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw is coming his way. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent season stands.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
No good with a layup. We've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. From deep, Korkmaz pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the bucket is good. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a chance now to bring up the NBA steals leaders from the last month of action. 4th, Alperen Şengün.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
Pass to Perkicin. Here's Hezonja. 11 feet out. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3 ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Minute 32 left in the second. Pass to Larkin. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Zubac. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Perkicin. Here's Hezonja. The fadeaway. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Pass to Larkin.
Away team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Larkin.
Both shots good from the strike.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Shoots from the block. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Şengün. Šarić covers. Over to the wing. They set the screen. Shoots. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 7 now in this quarter. To the inside. Stolen. Just 3 on the clock. And Şengün finishes home. Şengün's got his first points of the night. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Sue, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
You take a look at the visitors. We've seen a dip in their play. One they can L4 with a month just left in the regular season. We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. Pass to Smith. Takes a 3. That shot is off. Even Zubac's out there with Dario Šarić. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3 spot.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Now here's Šarić. No points yet. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Larkin. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Here's Smith. Got a hand on it. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Back to Šarić. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 7 points. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Now here's Smith. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Zubac comes with a double team. Şengün passes to Larkin. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. 14 points for him.
Şengün makes that read so well. He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Smith outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Larkin. He's got 14. Sends it home from three-point land.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Smith outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Perkichin. Count that one.
Man, how about the selflessness from Bogdanovic? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
Over to the left wing. Here's Osman. Out to the right wing. Here's Larkin. Gets the 3 ball to go. Larkin's got 6 in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Throws it up high. Şengün with a steal.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Outside Bogdanovic. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Outside the arc. The shot comes out. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Osman passes to Korkmaz, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Covered by Smith. And the shot goes.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Smith.
Whole team foul. Beveridge. First personal foul. First team foul.
One minute in now in the 4th quarter. Šarić outside. Pass to Azonia. Now Smith. 5 to shoot. From the high post. And he drops that one in.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Larkin. Unloads. It's rebounded by Zubac.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
To tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. It's a tie ball game.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Here's Beverovic. And they pick up 2.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Covered by Smith. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. Shot on the wing. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. Larkin's got 19 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Basket counts. We've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Smith. Fades back. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Baberovic. Clock at 6. Here's Larkin. And Azonia pulls it down.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Now here's Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Smith hits them both.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Covered by Smith. It's in! And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
And so they get the victory here at home. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
Than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Back to Doncic from deep three-point territory. Cans it from downtown.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Now here's Lyons. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here he goes. That one goes. Count it.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Onside, Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to fall.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Chanchard. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Lyons. Outside Barrett. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Yeah, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
To the left side wing.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Chanchar. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Outside Barrett. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Shots good by Lyles.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants him in here to get things straightened out with his team. Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Clock at 6. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They set the screen. Down low. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Barrett kicks to Olynyk. Outside, Dort. Pass to Lyles. Lets the 3 fly. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Jacks up a 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Brooks is out there with Lou George. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Alexander Walker in its shooting guard. Pass to Dragic. Here's Chanchar. Brooks covering. And that one's good. Chanchar. Chanchar's got his first basket of the night. Here's Alexander Walker. Dort with the ball. Back to Alexander Walker. A 3 ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 6 points. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
But of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball.
And that one misses. In the corner, Barrett with it. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Count the basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Dragic against Brooks. Dragic left side. Over in the corner, Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Oh, good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Money from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
1:27 left here in the second. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So both teams changing it up here. 1:22 left in the first half of the game. Onside, Barrett. Dort, wide open. Trains the three-pointer.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it showed.
Here's Chancho. Doncic. Doncic going to work.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. Doncic left side. For Murray. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 9 points. Now here's Murray. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 4.
22.
And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, I think for the home team, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. That is more than enough.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Miles out there with Olynyk. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Murray in at the 2. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Murray. Barrett kicks to Lyles. Hits the three-point bomb. Lyles got his third basket of the night.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Back to Doncic. The three. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gilgeous Alexander, good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the middle. Here's Doncic. That misses off the back.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Murray finds Gilgeous Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. Olynyk, a screen on Doncic. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Gilgeous Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Over to the wing. Can they get it? Rebound by Olynyk. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Lyles with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Lyles got 11.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. All we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Pass to Toby. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. That one misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
From deep, Brooks sinks the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
To the right side. Outside Dragic. Here's Blazic. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the first one
for the away team. Number 23, taking 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here is Gilgeous Alexander. Driving inside. And Gilgeous Alexander throws it down.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
There's the pick. Nikolic. Gilgeous Alexander cover. Shot on the wing. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Lobbed up there for Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Pass to Chanchar. Inside. A nice shot by Doncic. 13 points for Luka Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Now Olynyk. Onside Barrett. And he banks in the layup.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Pass to Chanchar. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. There's the screen. Doncic trains the 19-footer. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. Lets it go from the wing. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Murray surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Chanchar grabs the miss. On 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murray. Onside Barrett. Pass to Murray. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. Through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Smith. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hazonia in at the 3. Now here's Giddey. 6 to shoot. That one no good. Great D that time from Zubac. Down low. Hazonia uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
Pass to Smith. Here's Hazonia. Saric outside. To the paint. Buries it down low.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Giddey. His last outing he had 20. And Landale gets it to go. Landale's got 5 points.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
To the inside. Pulls it. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
Outside Mills. Exum outside. Outside Ingles. Over Saric. Ingles good. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Hazonia. And he drives in. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 6. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Mills. On the wing, Ingles. Exum outside. Now here's Mills. It's Giddey on the wing. And the layup is good.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Saric outside. Pass to Hazonia. 59 seconds left in the first quarter here. And here's Saric for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Saric needs to continue to keep drilling that three-point shot. He's going to open up a lot of offense.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 2. 43 seconds left now in the first quarter. Simmons against Saric. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mills. Sinks it from distance.
Dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
Now Smith. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. He's off on the layup.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Outside, Green. There's the 3. The shot won't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
They've got Joe Ingles. Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Green, and it's Baines in at the 5, down low. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block BA.
Now here's Šarić. Shoots over Ingles. The 15-footer is good. Šarić has got 5 points.
Yes, Šarić always finding a way to be effective, gets open, and sends the jumper in.
Baines passes to Daniels. It's hauled in by Šarić.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Bogdanović on the wing. Yet to see a basket. He shoots it. Connects. The jumper drops. And here is Ingles. Pass to Baines. Here's Daniels. And he banks in the layup.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's Hezonja. Zubac with it. Pass to Perkichin. The 11-footer. Murphy grabs the miss. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Giddey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
There's Bogdanović with the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Bogdanović has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And stolen by Simmons. He's all alone, and it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Perkichin. Goes to the fadeaway. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Now here's Giddey. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Bogdanović up top. Simmons defending. Pass to Zubac. Outside Bogdanović. Zubac with a screen on Simmons. Back to Zubac. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Perkichin. And it falls all over the rim and in. Perkichin's got his second basket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Giddey. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Now Bogdanović. Pass to Perkichin. The shot, no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
So, guys, what are your keys for the second half of a close one like this?
Rebound, passing, shooting. I think those will be.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. They've got Dante Exum, Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Ingles in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Shots good by Šarić.
Šarić playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
Pass to Exum, back to Mills. Exum outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Inside. Šarić outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. On Wednesday and then Monday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now here's Ingles. Exum passes to Mills. And here's Giddey. The 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And here are the top playmakers over the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 4th, Josh Giddey.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
So it's the home team now. 8-point game. Šarić against Ingles. Landale, the pass to Giddey. Knocks down the triple. Giddey's got 8.
Trying to get more comfortable from deep. Giddey looking solid on that one for 3.
Šarić outside. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here's Exum. No made baskets yet. Count the basket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Šarić outside. Pass to Smith. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Ingles.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Back to Simmons. Now here's Green. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Now here's Smith. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. No good from the wing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Oh, there's the alley. Outside, Green. Pass to Landale for the lead. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Charic outside. Bogdanovich with it. For 3, Smith. He drops it from range. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Simmons. Here's Green. And that one drops. Green's got 8.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Pass to Smith. Shoots over Mills. A nice shot by Smith. He's got 5.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Simmons, the pass to Daniels. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Count that bucket.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
From 15 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Simmons, the pass to Daniels. And he's going for the lob! And it's hammered home by Green.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Giddey against Smith. And it's Giddey missing. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Charic again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
All of the offensive versatility that Dario has is on full display.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Charic outside. Pass to Azonia. Nails it from 3.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Giddey. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Defense not able to keep up as Giddey throws them off with that clever move.
Now Smith. Over Giddey. Smith no good. Got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Giddey passes to Exum. The 3 is up. Hits the 3-pointer.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Exum's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Smith. Here's Zubats. Here's Azonia. 6 on the shot clock. The three. Smith knocks down the long J.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a three of their own.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Mills, the pass to Giddey. Back to Mills. Exum outside. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Sharge.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Pass to Smith. There's 37 seconds left in the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Giddey.
First team foul.
So the first one drops. And that stretches their lead to 8.
Smith taking.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 9-point game here.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Oh, got that one up quick. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Fires it. It's hauled in by Landale. Pass to Mills. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well...
still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final
just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Number 34.
And that one is good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
They get it back. Milutinov. And here's Bogdanovic for three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Pass to Chanchar, to the paint. Here's Blasic. And he makes good on the layup.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Chanchar. There's a good screen. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Jokic. The three. And Bogdanovic, the bucket on the assist by Jokic. Bogdanovic has got 6. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Home team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 1:59 left here in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one doesn't go. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bogdanovic passes to Jokic. They set the pick. Ring shot on the way. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Doncic. The three-pointer, no good. On 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
So both teams making some changes here. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. Picked his pocket. He takes it in. Teodosic, no good. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
To the paint. They need this. And the shot goes down.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Bogdanovic. 8 points his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovic has got 9 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up by for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Here's Teodosic. No scoring in this one. Pass to Jokic. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room, muscling right through the defender.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Nikola Jokic.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Down low. Here's Jokic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Inside. Deflects the pass. Jokic with the steal. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Teodosic has got his first points of the night. And Will Hardy has called timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. To the middle. Pass to Dragic. 4 on the clock. For the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Lets it go from deep. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field.
2 minutes remaining.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside Bogdanovic. There's a screen. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovic has got 12 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
To the paint. Doncic left side. Over Bogdanovic. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Jokic a screen. Fires away from outside. A shot off that time.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Doncic knocks in the 3.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Jokic kicks to Bogdanovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Bogdanovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that concludes the first half.
Your home team
up 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Take a look at the home team. So far, they've had it pretty easy. All their games at home? Are you kidding me?
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the home team.
They're getting good looks from...
That is more than enough.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
To the wing right side. Here's Jokic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
It as well as you're going to see, 67%. Doncic with it. He's got 7. Not 3 off the mark. Now, here's Jokic. Out to the right wing. Bogdanovic looking around. Latrey. Offensive rebound. For 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Back to Doncic. 11 feet away. The shot, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
Jokic so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Here's a look at some stats for Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 34 points a game last season, 10 assists and 9 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passes.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Yep, that one goes. Gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Second, Bogdanovic.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Jokic inside. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Second shot opportunity. Jokic grabs the miss. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. A three from Bogdanovic. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Nuggets looking it over. From 10 feet out. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Misses the layup. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Topic. Jokic is out there with Teodosic. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. Pass to Jokic. Five on the clock. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And he uses the glass on the layup. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Pass to Jovic. To the right side. On the clock. Here's Topic. Trains it from beyond the arc. Jovic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now.
And your Breakers Dance Crew. Your Breakers Dance Crew. Make some noise, man.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic throws it down.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Jokic. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Chanshaw. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jokic a screen. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Back to Doncic. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a 2nd straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. .46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Count it, good. Here's Jovic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in.
Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Smith. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hazonia in at the 3, the small forward. 4 on the clock. To the inside, Zubac. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubats? Nice finish.
Pass to Barrett. Now Murray. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from 14. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The three, Smith. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here is Barrett. He's averaging about 6 points per game. It's hauled in by Šarić.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Šarić, a screen on Murray. Back to Šarić. Launches it. It's rebounded by Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's good. 2 points.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
That puts him in the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, you see this. Teams try to get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, but he's willing to play through contact on drives. Nicely done.
Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Zubats. Here's Hezonja. To the paint. Lets it fly. A nice shot by Zubats.
Now this is where Zubats most comfortable. Good work on the interior right there.
Now here's Murray. The D's right on him. Outside Barrett. This one for three. Drills it from deep. Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Zubats. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Bogdanović on the wing. Zubats screen. Releases. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, that's Bogdanović making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
Pass to Dort. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lyles, the pass to Barrett. Drains the triple. Barrett's got his third bucket of the night. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Hezonja. Still no points. Down low.
Home team foul. Jamal Murray. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And the first one at the line is good.
Number 2. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up one. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Clark covers. And there's a pick from downtown. He buries it from three.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Brooks left side. Back to Alexander Walker. Clock is at 3. Pass to Brooks. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
That one goes. Count it.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Bogdanovich with it. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Smith inside. Covered by Alexander Walker. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at Zubats. He's absolutely in the conversation to be a starter in the All-Star game for the West.
And that West starting 5 is so hard to crack. He's having a fantastic season and is still on the outside looking in.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results. Lyles a screen. Will it go? That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Lyles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Azonia. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Šarić for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that. Settles into the mid-range.
Pass to Azonia. Knocks it down from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Lyles. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Olynyk. Back to Lyles. Left side Murray. It's hauled in by Šarić. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. "11 feet out. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. SGA working through contact inside.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Hits the trifecta. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
27. And it's time for your fan half-court shot.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those.
Now let's change gears. Appreciate you joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Murray. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Olynyk in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Hezonja. And here's Šarić for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Šarić is gone, just 1 for 4 so far. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Barrett. Murray's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And here they come. The three, Barrett. Drops in the three. Barrett's got 13.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Pass to Hezonja. Šarić outside to stop the run. The rebound by Murray. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. To the inside, Lyles, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot off that time.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Smith with it. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Puts it up from 15, and that's good for 2.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Šarić against Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Pass to Bogdanovic. 1:27 left in the third quarter. And it's in there. Bogdanovic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Murray passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Šarić. Barrett with it. Back to Dort. Outside Barrett. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Barrett's got 16 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Olynyk with a screen on Bogdanovic. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Zubac.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the shot goes down. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. It doesn't go for him. Shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Here's Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Let's go with a 3. Dort grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. From down in the low post, it goes.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Olynyk for 3. And Azonia pulls it down. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the wing on the left. For 3, Smith. Nails it from beyond the arc.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Outside Barrett. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Back to Saric. Smith outside to the right side. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A minute 37 left in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter. Pass to Smith. Over Murray. Rebound by Olynyk.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Here's Smith. He can't get it to go. Got 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. Both free throws good from Gilgeous Alexander.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
To the middle.
Count it! Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yes! And that one brings him within 1.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Fires it from 18. Cash!
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
27 seconds left in the final quarter. It's hauled in by Šarić, and they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Gilgeous Alexander. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Pass to Murray. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Zubac. And that's an intentional foul.
Kelly Olynyk. First personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
and schemes, or was the recipe set? Was the formula in and that was it?
Well, Kevin, the bulk of what you do is set, but you're always tinkering. And as people start figuring you out, you've got to have counters to what you're doing. So your system is always evolving. You're always trying to get better, and you're always doing new things.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Schroeder. The three ball. Knocks down the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Exum with it. Now here's Mills. Ingles kicks to Mills. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Wagner missing. Ingles passes to Giddey. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Pass to De Silva. From past the arc. Drills it from outside.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Ingles with the ball. Here's Exum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Back to Wagner. They set the pick. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wagner's got 5.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Pass to Giddey. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he hits it to tie the game up. 5 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Ingles with the screen for Exum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Exum's got his second basket.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. From outside, off the mark. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Ingles kicks to Giddey. Up and in on the way.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Now, here's Wagner. He has 5. There's a good screen to stop the run. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Hartenstein, and it's Washington in at the 1 spot. Here's Bonga. He's covered by Daniels. De Silva with the bucket.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And here's Daniels. And here's Green outside. Connects from 3-point range.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
There's the pick. Pass to De Silva. Back to Washington. Hartenstein with the screen for Washington. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Wagner, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Simmons dishes to Green. Inside, here's Giddey. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Giddey's got 9 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. Had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Wagner has screen on Giddey. And it's Franz Wagner with the 3. 11 points in the game.
This offense just continues to impress.
Washington against Simmons. On the wing, Giddey. Down low. Here's Green. And the layup is good. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Washington. 27 seconds left now here in the second. Wagner against Giddey. Wagner passes to Wagner. Off target from three-point range. Here's Giddey. It's tipped. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by just 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
And now that we have some time, thanks for spending halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Dante Exum. Hill's out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Nobody near Schroeder. The long distance 3 is buried. Schroeder's got 6 points.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Exum. He's defended by Wagner. And here's Ingles outside. And the 3 ball is good. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Being 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Wagner outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Dante Exum. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And the shot goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Wagner has it in the corner. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. There's the triple. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Mills. Giddy finds Mills. To the paint. Here's Exum. Takes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Exum's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Up top, Wagner. He's defended by Exum. Pass to De Silva. Good on the 3-point shot. De Silva's got 5 now.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Giddy kicks to Mills. Here's Landale. Now Giddy. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
De Silva, no good. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Pass to Ingles. And here's Exum. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Mills from the arc. It's good from long range.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddy is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Wagner passes to Schroeder. Shoots from the elbow. And he nails the jumper. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Away team foul. Number 9. First personal foul, first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Wagner outside. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. No good. Shot missing. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up 1. And we're just moments away from... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision-making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Mo Wagner. He's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Bonga in at the 2-guard spot. There's the three. Good on the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Green. Baines sets the pick for Green. Back to Baines. And the dunk by Baines.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, that's where Wagner can bully you. So strong in play.
Both teams will make substitutions. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Mills for 3. That one misses. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Well, he's such a good distributor. Franz Wagner, very selfless.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Giddey. He's tightly guarded, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First
And
team
you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner left side. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
1:52 left in the game. Here's Giddey. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Your dance team, make some noise.
.146 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's De Silva. Ingles covering. Schroeder setting the pick for Wagner. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, Wagner can be a scoring machine, especially when his team is doing a good job of getting him looks.
It's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to De Silva. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Giddey. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Wagner from long range. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch point.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Here's Giddey. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Giddey over to help. Pass to Schroeder. Wagner with it for 3. Not going to go that time.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Schroeder. The three. That shot missing. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting for the away team.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The three from Mills. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean,